Hello, I'm Larry Wilson. Please join me for another 5-minute Bible study. The third reason I love and worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is this. He created the weekly cycle. Please bear with me for a moment, for I know this will sound strange at first. The weekly cycle is a phenomenon that has endured since creation. The weekly cycle is not biological. There is nothing in nature that identifies which day of the week is the first day or the seventh day. The weekly cycle is not self-evident, and it cannot be discovered because every day looks the same. And here is a great irony. Even though the weekly cycle is invisible and its detection is physically impossible, it is recognized and still used by every nation on earth even after 6,000 years. The Creator's cycle of 7 days has outlasted every civilization and every effort to change it. How is it that 7 billion people, separated by oceans, languages, religions, and cultures, recognize the weekly cycle without recognizing the creator of it? Some people claim that over the centuries time has been lost and the days of the week are all messed up, but this is not true, and here is proof. 3 antagonistic religious bodies perfectly agree on the weekly cycle. Incidentally, this is about the only thing they can agree on. Muslims tell us that Friday is the 6th day of the week. Jews tell us that Saturday is the 7th day of the week. And Catholics tell us that Sunday is the first day of the week. The histories and traditions of these 3 religious bodies prove that time has not been lost. If the first day or the 7th day of the week had been lost, God Himself would have corrected the error at Mount Sinai when He gave the 10 Commandments. No, the weekly cycle remains intact, and it remains synchronous with creation week. Sunday still aligns with the first day of creation, and God's Sabbath still aligns with Saturday. How is it that the weekly cycle, invisible to the human eye and invisible to any scientific device, is globally recognized by 219 nations? It's a phenomenon. It's a perpetual witness pointing back to creation week. According to the Bible, the weekly cycle has been hiding in plain sight for about 6,000 years. Why does the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob want mankind to recognize that He created us? There are many reasons. I can think of 3. First, if we acknowledge our Creator, we acknowledge that we are accountable for our thoughts, words, and deeds to Him. He owns this world because He made it. That makes us His subjects. And if we live by His rules, life will blossom, and happiness and peace of mind will result, because He is a God of love. And the better we understand the principles of His love, the more we will love one another. The second reason our Creator wants recognition is this. If we acknowledge the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as the only true God, this eliminates all other gods, which in His words are not gods at all. Jeremiah 2:11. So why should all other gods be eliminated? There is only one God who can live within us and transform us through the ministry of the Holy Spirit. No other God can turn rebellious sinners into saints. And finally, there is a third reason for acknowledging the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He has a gospel that separates light from darkness, truth from error, and order from chaos. His gospel separates toxic faith from genuine faith, and it leaves no one in poverty and gives no one absolute authority. Our Creator's gospel ennobles the human experience. It gives joyful purpose and fulfillment to every person who embraces it. And to give mankind time to consider His gospel, Jesus created the 7th day. His Sabbath serves two purposes. First, it is a perpetual memorial to His magnificent work of creating the world and everything in it in a mere 6 days. Second, His Sabbath is a day for coming away from the cares of this life. It's a day for physical rest and spiritual inspiration. In closing, I love and worship the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for 5 reasons. Here are the first 3. Number 1, He is the creator of life and the laws that govern life. Number 2, He knows the future with 100% accuracy. Number 3, He gave us the weekly cycle with its 7th day for rest and renewal. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is omnipotent and omniscient. He has no equal. Thanks for watching. Please bookmark and share this link with your friends and proceed to the 4th reason.